Okay. And let me Hey everyone. We are back for more energy insights. I am Pam with Purrrfectly Holistic and my beautiful co-host Julie-Anne Thorne from Naturally Cats. We are back for more excitement and a lot of woo-woo and energy work, which we absolutely love sharing. So wanted to just say hi to everyone in Instagram world. Why do I say Instagram world? I just love saying that. But we're excited to have you here, and we are going to test. We're going to do chakra sensing, and we're going to do muscle testing for 6 beautiful lucky babies today. So, Julie-Anne, why don't you take a second and tell everybody about you? Are you there?
Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to join you on Instagram. I don't know why it's not doing it. And I don't even know if people can hear me because I've muted my computer. So I've sent a request. Come and join Instagram.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Go live.
Echo there. Right.
There you are. Working on the techie stuff, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Right, there's an echo. Now, where is that coming from? Okay, is your computer muted?
This now.
Okay, is your Facebook muted?
I don't have Facebook on, so.
Oh, there we go then. Look, the echo's gone. Beautiful. They can hear us. Yay!
Yay!
Hello, everyone. Okay. Okay, so yes, sorry, I will, as Pam said, I will introduce myself. Now we've got the text sorted. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to our wonderful energy insights. We do it once a month, and it's one of our favorite times. So my name's Julie-Anne Thorne, and I am a holistic cat therapist. So I offer chakra cleanses and cat communication sessions to people to support their cats. And as Pam said before, you know, we work with the unseen. So people generally come to me if they are dealing with struggles with their cat, whether that's behavior problems, physical issues, or emotional problems. And I offer them ways to understand, basically, ways to understand their cat, to reconnect with their cat, and to provide whatever their cat needs to heal. So I use chakra sensing, which means because I'm an empath, I can use a static photo of a cat. And hang on, can you please hold off for Pixie just on the way home from the vets? Just on the way home from the vets with another cat. Okay, we'll do that one at the end, no problem. So yes, I can feel a cat's frequency and their energy through a photo. So it's like when you tune a radio, you know, you're trying to tune it to a certain station. When you find the station, you can hear the people talking. That's exactly how it is with how I work with cats. So I use a picture, a static image, and I can do it with cats all over the globe. So, you know, I've worked with cats in the USA. I'm based in England. I work with cats in Costa Rica, Ireland, Canada, all sorts. And it's really wonderful because it gives, as is my mission, it gives cats a voice. So I love the fact that, you know, I have the gift and the capacity to be able to help people to understand their cat. And that's what I'm going to be doing here with Pam tonight. So I've got 3 cats. Pam's got 3 cats. And who do you want to start, Pam? Me or you? Because you're driving tonight.
I hope I don't mess this up.
Doing a great job.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and do the first kitty?
Okay, beautiful. So people are saying that there's an echo on Facebook. Is that still there, everyone? Let us know. So let me find my first cat. So we will do, let's do Bailey. So Heather, was going to join us on Facebook. Heather, are you? The echo is still here. Right. Okay. Pam, can you mute your Instagram whilst I am talking, and we'll see if that works. I don't know why, as I can't hear it, so it must be on the receiving end. Lovely.
Let's see if that works.
Echo in Facebook. Interesting. Okay, let's see if that's helped with anything. So Bailey, Heather, are you here?
She says there's still an echo.
Still an echo. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh! I've just clicked the wrong button. Oh, I'm still there. Okay. Okay, is that any better, everybody? Oh, goodness sake. Oh, my life.
Yeah, don't know.
Still echo. Unfortunately, I have no idea what to do. I don't have Facebook open. I've just got StreamYard open. How about you, Pam? You the same?
So I don't have Facebook open at all. I'm just streaming through StreamYard, and my Instagram is up. My computer volume is off. So I don't know what else to troubleshoot as far as the echo, guys.
No, me neither. Okay. No, me neither. So we'll have to just give it a go. People will have to make do. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to try.
No idea.
Okay. Oh, they're saying that you don't have echo. That's interesting.
Okay.
If I mute Instagram, you can't hear me talking though. That's the problem. So if I mute Instagram when I'm doing a session, you won't hear me talking. Only me, for goodness sake. Right. Okay. Pam, let's mute you again on Instagram and see if that makes a difference.
It's already
muted on Instagram. You're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. Anybody got any technical ideas? Feel free to let me know.
What if you were to keep your volume open on your computer and mute your Instagram? Can they still hear you?
Okay, let's try that.
I don't know. That's a thought.
Let's try that. Okay. Let me try that. Okay, how about now, everyone? Oh, I know, Pam, you're not muted. There's a really bad echo now.
I am muted. Okay.
I mean on StreamYard.
Okay. Mute.
Right, there we go. Now, okay, now it's gone. Whew, that was really high pitched. Yeah, there is echoing. Okay. Now both record. We know. Okay, so that should be better. So we've got to, like we did with Zoom, unmute and mute when we're talking. So can you hear us on Instagram? Someone give me a thumbs up. And can you hear me on Facebook? Right, that's it. Yes. Okay. So mute on the computer and the program, the software that we're in, and mute on right. Okay. Energy insights, people. Getting all the energy moving. See, this is what happens. Okay. So, first cat, Bailey. Heather, are you here? I can't see you. Where are you joining me from? Facebook. Heather, are you there? If not, do we have Destiny, Jennifer on Instagram? Jennifer with the cat Destiny. Are you here? Anybody here? Oh, I think Baby Max has just come in. I'm here. Heather. Right, let's get going. Beautiful. Heather, let me share my screen. Can you see him? I don't know what StreamYard is sharing, and I can't see you, Pam. Can you give me a thumbs up on Instagram if you can see my screen, my cat on Facebook? Can you see the cat? Right. Oh. Oh no, now I've took my camera off. Right, come on, Julie-Anne. Get it together. Window. Bailey. Right. Now can you see Bailey? Okay. So here is the gorgeous Bailey, and his guardian Heather submitted him. So he's 18.5 years old. He's got kidney disease stage 2 and associated hypertension. Just interested to know how he's feeling. He's had ups and downs, but I'd like to know if he's happy, comfortable, and content. So give me a minute, everybody, and let's see what Bailey's got to share. I'm going to get all the tech busy out of my head. Okay. Hello, gorgeous boy. Oh, the first thing he said is, my mum knows me. She knows what I need. She knows how I feel. Oh, that's got me all he's so emotional about your connection with him. I got mute. Pam, can you mute on Instagram? Because all I can hear is either Aileen or Gunnar crying in the background. She knows me. She knows what I need. My body has challenges. We're obviously going for communication tonight, people. Go with whatever comes through. My body has challenges, but she knows they are to help her grow. He has a wonky bit of discomfort in his right hip now and again. Oh, I need to click it. What can we do to help you, boy? What do you need? I need peace, the stillness. The quiet time helps me recharge. What about your chakras, boy? What do you need? I need warmth. I need light. I don't know, Heather, if you've got or you've tried like a heated cat bed for him. I actually feel like he's showing me like light therapy. If you've ever tried that, I have tried it. I know of a cat that's had it. One of my clients used it on her cat. The one we have here in the UK is Fatizo. It's like a light therapy. You red light therapy. Pam might know a bit more about this than I do. Like I said, it's not something that I'm experienced in, but he's showing me light and warmth, and the two together, and there's something to do with his right hip that causes him a bit of discomfort. But I have to say, the overwhelming feeling from him is like adoration and love for you. He says that I know that when I struggle, he means physically, it hurts, and he means your heart. But I am okay, Mum. It is all for a bigger purpose. As we grow and change, the light will warm my body, warm my soul, soothe my discomfort. And by that, he means like the ongoing ailments of age. He's not particularly sharing that he's in any pain, apart from this right hip thing. What's that about, bud? It's my age. It's my body. Okay. Or it's her next steps. So I would encourage you to look at light therapy and heat, warmth. We talked about in the Holistic Cat Conference, with kidneys as well. moving in the energy, moving the chi around the body, you know, massaging him. Of course, if you think about where the kidneys are, I can't get to it, but it's down here, you know, around Cat's, a bit lower down. So if you get the opportunity to, Heather, I would also kind of like massage him, you know, getting the blood flow moving, get chi, the energy moving around his kidneys, keeping them warm. Niana mentioned that, you know, kidney disease is when the kidneys start to get cold and they lose life force. So it doesn't surprise me that he's asking for warmth and this light. Oh, I know she loves me. Oh, he's like a big bundle of love. She needs to hear my words. Okay. So if you also need reassurance, Heather, that, you know, he does love you very, very much. That is all. Okay. So I would say, thank you, sweet boy. Maybe back to the comments. Heather, where are you? Got a heat pad. Great. Hey, I've been thinking about light therapy. There we go. That is your next step, my love. That is your next chapter, your next learning, your next growth, your next opportunity for him. Start whatever it is on the right side. It says right kidney is potentially the more, I'm not obviously diagnosing, but the more deteriorated of the two. It's his right side, down towards his right hip. There's discomfort, and so I would really consider, you know, looking into light therapy, seeing what he's open to, and seeing how it helps. But he also wants you to know that he does love you, and he knows that you are doing everything you can to help him. So I hope that brings you some comfort. Okay, Pam, I'll mute everywhere and over to you.
Okay, that was awesome. What a sweet baby. Just reminds me of like a soul cat or something. Okay, so my first little kitty is, I believe it is Zoe. So Teresa from Facebook, and let me pull this up real quick and I'll show you guys this little cutie pie. Give me just a second. Okay. So can you guys see that? And she's so cute, right? So Zoe, let me see if I can scroll over here. So she says, Zoe is the new kitten, around 4 months old. Ever since we have had her, she's had this odd odor off of her, especially when she gets hot. She runs around a lot, wrestles with the 3-year-old kitty, and when she plays, she has a sour smell around her head and her back. I thought it was her ears at first, but I could smell it down her spine. So she says she can't figure out what it is, and it's really offensive. So she was found in a feral colony. Her foster had her chipped, vaxxed, and probably some flea treatment. So that being said, look at that cutie pie. So we're gonna look around something that's coming from inside of her body. So for those of you who are not familiar with muscle testing or energy testing, if you're not using your actual fingers or your body, so I use a pendulum, and this is a stainless steel pendulum because it doesn't take on any energy, since I'm going through multiple cats here. My yeses are going to be clockwise for me, and my no's are going to be counterclockwise. So it's going to look reverse to you guys. So I am basically just going to ask some questions and tap into her body's energy to get some answers. So first, let's find out, little cutie pie. The smell associated from your body is coming from inside. Is this related to environmental toxin of some kind? I'm getting yes. Is there an underlying health condition? No. Let's go through. Just to be sure, let's rule out if there's anything pathogenic. No. Okay. So is this toxin from, is it a biotoxin? No. Is it, let me think a second. Is it some kind of chemical? Yes. Would this be some kind of a flea tick medication? I'm getting a yes on that answer. Is there another type of chemical coming, like a glyphosate? No. So we just need to do, well, let's ask one more thing. Are there heavy metals present? Yes. So that's from vaccines. So we need to do some detoxing for the vaccine's elements. And just out of curiosity, is there any kind of candida? No. Okay. So this is all some kind of chemical from possibly vaccine and maybe flea tick. Okay, let's find out what the percentage is. I'm just curious. Out of the entire condition of the smell, what percentage of that is coming from a type of a flea tick medication? Is it 100%? Oh, I'm getting a yes. So that's what it is. It's in her body that needs to come out. So, Teresa, what we can do is we can do some detox work on her, starting with like milk thistle for liver support, and then using a product like the heavy metal chemical cleanse that I have from Global Healing. It's excellent for pulling out chemicals of the body. And if you have a humic fulvic acid product like Ion Gut Support, that would be awesome because that restores integrity in the intestinal lining, which is where her microbiome is and where all these chemicals get stored and everything. So, and in those tissues, and it acts as a binder, it helps pull them out. So that's what I would do. Let's do some detox work for her and clean her up on the inside so that she smells good. So that's it for little Zoe. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Julie-Anne, for round number 2.
Okay, back on sound on there, on sound on there. Okay. Jennifer with Destiny. Are you here on Facebook or Instagram? I think you're joining us on Instagram. But if you're on Facebook, it doesn't matter as long as you're here. Let's get Destiny. Okay. Jennifer's here. Fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, on that last cat, I'd also say as well, to go with everything Pam said, great products and suggestions. Also offer nettle leaf powder as well. It's great as an immune boost, and also like Pam said, it helps with supporting the liver because there's a lot of chemicals that poor little one's trying to digest. So I would get some like organic nettle leaf powder, pop it down on a saucer, and see if she'll lick it and eat it herself. So yeah, just an extra thing. Oh God, where is the? Can't see for looking. Where is the screen share button? I'm so not used to StreamYard. We got to do this more often. I've got to get into my flow of it. Okay, can you see Destiny? Yes. Okay. Good. Right. Give me a minute. I love energy insights. Okay. Oh, let me read the thing first. Hang on. So, Destiny sneezes and coughs or sounds like she's choking. Obviously not good, poor little love. That's all we got. So let's see what she has to say. Oh. She is very direct. There is no fluffing. There is no she is very direct. She says straight away, she's like, I cannot breathe. It is not clear. Okay. It's stuck. The energy is stuck. Oh. So she's talking about stuck energy in the home. So I'm here asking her if an air filter would help. And she's sort of quite stern. And she's like, it's the energy. you know, it's not like an air pollution thing. She's so clear. I love it when cats are like this, because there's nowhere to hide, right? I don't have to try and find an interpretation. Okay, the energy in the house, right? What can they do to help you, love? Well, clear it. Okay. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. I'm trying to help them shift it, which is why it comes in but comes back out. Sometimes it goes down to my chest and I can't breathe. The energy is so dense in the house. I'm working with all that I am to move it through. It needs to be thinner. She's talking about the density of the energy. It feels very thick. It needs to be lighter. More joy. So joy is a higher vibration. Joy vibrates differently to, I'd say, anger and grief and things. So I'm not making any judgments about how your home is, Jennifer, at all. I'm only sharing what Destiny is sharing, and that is that in the house, there's a lot of dense energy. Now, if you look on an emotional scale, you've got joy, gratitude, you know, fun things at the top, and then at the denser, the thicker, the heavier, like treacle, like syrup end, you've got anger, grief, frustration, guilt, judgment, you know. People call them positive and negative emotions, and I don't like to use those words because all emotions have a vibration. All emotions are worthy, but they do feel different. And she feels a lot of the heavier stuff. She's with you to shift it, and she's struggling at times to shift it. She needs you to breathe. So Jennifer, I don't know if you've got any breathing issues or whether you've got a tightness in your chest, whether you are feeling quite heavy and perhaps bogged down about something. Again, don't share in the comments if you're not comfortable doing so. I'm trying to help her shift it. Yeah, she's got a connection. You're trying to move it through. The medications won't work. The treatments aren't necessary. It's about the energy. She's like really sharp with it. She's so clear. It needs to all be balanced. It needs to all be cleansed. She's showing me like, just get it off. You know, she's very regal. She's like, I just don't like it, you know? So I would consider having a chakra cleanse done with her. I think she needs complete rebalance. And I also think there's stuff in here that's perhaps a little personal that needs to come through for you as well, Jennifer. So I'd think about having a chakra cleanse with her, with me, because it feels like there is an element to your connection that she needs to speak about, but we're in a very public place, you know. So I would consider having a bit of deeper work done with her. What can we do in the meantime, sweet girl? What can she do to help? Okay, breathe. So Jennifer, in the meantime, I would practice your breathing. And what can you do to find joy? Get out for a walk, do some coloring, I don't know, whatever it is that brings you a lighter vibe, a lighter energy. She's feeding off you a lot. You're very deeply connected. And I would really encourage you to look at yourself and to see, you know, what's going on in the home. I mean, I'm always a great advocate of smudging houses. If you've got a cat that has any form of breathing difficulties, make sure they're not in the house, or that they're in different areas of the house when you're doing it. You know, have your windows open, using Palo Santo wood, or you know, a sage stick, whatever you feel comfortable. Always make sure the windows are open. You know, don't do it in a closed room. Give the cat space to get outside if they have capacity to do so. But, you know, cleansing the energy in the house is always a great idea to do. And not just after like things have happened, like bad stuff or people or events or whatever. Just generally, you know, we're creating energy all the time. You know, when we eat food, we create energy because our digestion process kicks in, right? So we are creating energy all the time, and it gets stuck. And sometimes it needs help to shift. She's trying desperately to do that for you as a being. But I would also think about how you can support her doing that in the home. So I would say smudge the house, practice breathing. So your deep breaths, 3 deep breaths, one deep breath in, hand on your heart, deep breath, hand on your tummy, deep breath. Try and center yourself and shift your breath. And then I would definitely recommend a chakra cleanse with her. I feel like there is stuff that she needs to share with you that it's not appropriate to do in a public place. So I hope that helps. Let me see what your comments are. Oh, sorry, everybody. Just give me a sec. So Jennifer's saying a lot of grief. Their other cat years ago today. Their cats are their lives. We've been trying to focus all on her and give her all the love. Yeah. I would really, I'm sorry. I would really consider cleansing the house, and it's time when we say goodbye to a cat, the other ones become everything. We become so scared of losing them. We become so attached to them. They become our world. And I say this with love, Jennifer. Sometimes that can be suffocating for the cat that is existing, that is here. If there's a shift in energy, you know, if they're suddenly getting like 120% of the focus from the humans, that's a lot of energy for them to suddenly adjust to, as well as obviously they're grieving as well. You put him down, had him put down in the house. Yeah, that essence is there. I love that energy is still there. I would really recommend a chakra cleanse. I think there is stuff, and I think now you said that, I know it will shift you too. So have a think about if that is something that you would want to take forward. You can get in touch with me on my website, naturallycats.co.uk. Smudge the house, and catch your breath yourself, you know, and get in touch if you need more support, my love. All right, thinking of you.
Okay, there we go. That was beautiful. And I was just also going to suggest, Jennifer, sometimes it helps to do a ceremony in honor of the cat that you are still grieving, and just do a little, just you and your husband, light a candle, say some words, have a little ceremony to just release some of the grief that you're holding on to, so that that can be released and it's not going to be so heavy in your home. So um, I've done that myself. It's very powerful, and that might help you guys. So sending lots of love to you. I know it's hard, those anniversary dates. Wow. Okay, so my next kitty, hang on, let me pull this up, is, okay. Actually, hang on one second. I'm gonna go with Nicola right now. Okay. Let me go grab. Okay. This is Jess, and Jess has dementia symptoms, a lack of interest in food, and refusal to take her supplements. Ugh. And then bladder inflammation on a recent urine test. So beautiful little Jess. So sweet. Okay, so I'm not sure, is Nicola? Yay, Nicola, yeah, you're here. Okay, thank you. How old is Jess? You said dementia, so I'm just curious how old she might be. So she's refusing to take her supplements. She's 17. Oh, bless her heart. Okay. Okay, well, let's unpack a few things here. Let me just go back and look at a note here. The lack of interest in food. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you put her supplements in her food? Because sometimes that's how they become food averse. So something to think about. You may need to try a different way of getting the supplements in her. Yes. Okay. So she probably doesn't like the flavor of them, but let's just find out. I just want to know, okay, are there food stressors, specifically food like proteins that resonate as a stressor? No. Are the supplements a stressor? Yes. Okay, so we have some what I call taste bud stressors. So this, for those of you who don't know, organs can store and emit emotions, and the stomach can store and emit the emotion disgust. So what I have seen with many cats, including my own, that if they don't like a supplement, it becomes like this block, and they don't want it in their food. They won't eat their food. But I have been able to clear the supplement as a stressor to the stomach and taste buds to clear that disgust emotion. So that can help go a long way with getting cats to eat things that they don't necessarily want to eat, or take supplements that they don't want to take. The other thing that you can try is using something like Gerber baby food, meat puree, or any kind of a cat puree treat that you can mix some of that in, and you may actually end up having to syringe things and add it to some bone broth or something that tastes good, goat's milk, something that you can put some of these supplements in to get them in her so that she doesn't stop eating her food. So that would be a big deal. And I'm assuming she's on wet food. So maybe you could answer. I'm sure I assume she is, because that's how you're mixing the stuff in the food. Yes. Okay. So let's look at bladder. Is there some inflammation in the bladder? Yes. Is this emotional stress related? Yes. Is this food related? No. Okay. She has low level kidney disease. Okay, perfect. Yes, wet food. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So she has kidney issues as well as a little bit of bladder inflammation. Um, is there a lot of stress in your home? Because I don't find the bladder stuff resonating with, is it food related? I'm not getting food related with the bladder stuff. So that makes me think it's some other kind of stress. Environment, is this an environmental kind of stress? Is this an emotional kind of stress? Yes. Let's see. Let me think how I want to ask this. Is your bladder stress related to your kidney disease? No. Okay. So to me, that's good, because that means there's not some kind of a crossover infection thing. Okay. So Nicholas says, yes, we lost her cat sister at Christmas. Oh, okay. So there's emotional grief. There's grief involved. That, oh, bless her heart. Yeah. And I'm guessing she was really bonded to her, and it's been hard to be without her sister. So some emotional work would be great to help her release some of these things that she's holding on to emotionally, as well as clearing some food blocks, or not food blocks, but the supplement blocks, so that she can start being more compliant, if you will, and agree to take these supplements in her food, which we know benefit them. And then we might need to just look at what supplements you're also using, because sometimes we're giving a supplement that they don't need, but we think they need it. And what happens is the cat will refuse to take it. This is very common with medications too. So if a cat they just know if something is needed for them, if it's benefiting them, they'll do it. But if it's absolutely not, they will just like refuse. So we just need to make sure that everything she's taking is actually benefiting and it's necessary. So um, I would, I, we could definitely do some work together to clear some of the emotional stuff. So she says she's on cognitive supplement and cystes for the bladder. Okay. Those, let's see, is Activate Cognitive Supplement in her highest miss good? Yes, it is. And the cystes for bladder, is this in her highest? No, it's not. So that one isn't going to work. I was also thinking, give me a second, lost my train of thought. Lion's mane is really good for cognition. So that's a wonderful medicinal mushroom. So would lion's mane benefit her? Yes, that would be really, really good too. Um, let's see what else. In the meantime, you can use things like color and herbs to boost her mood. Um, Nicola says, just got those. She's not too keen. Is that the mushrooms that you're talking about? That may be the food that could be a block that we could work on together and clear. Um, as far as boosting her emotionally, at home, you could use things like I'm getting rose herbs would be great for healing her heart. Um, Linden flowers would be another really good one that's coming to mind. Um, the color yellow is really, really good too. So, oh, good. You've got a zoo pharmacognosy practitioner coming. I love that. Yay. That is going to be so cool to watch. You'll have to report back and let us know how that goes. Um, yeah, herbs can be so amazing. Julie-Anne knows that. It's the world she lives in. But in the meantime, you could use things like color. So yellow, the color yellow is, and the color orange. So the yellow is corresponding to the solar plexus, to the digestive system. It's for cheering moods. It's for boosting grief and promoting happiness. And then the color orange is beneficial to the sacral chakra, where your bladder is, and so it supports the urinary system. So colors like orange, yellow, I would use those for her. You can take something as simple as a t-shirt, a hand towel, a washcloth, something like that, and just put it where she likes to sit or sleep. And you will be amazed to see how they just gravitate toward those colors when they need them. And when they don't need them anymore, they get up and they go somewhere else. So those are just really simple ways that you can support her in the meantime. I think that's all. Let me just double check the notes here. Yeah, and I would try to just in the meantime see what you can do to feed her the supplements separately so that she does eat her food, because we definitely don't want her to be food averse. So I will pass it over to Julie-Anne to see if you have any other thoughts on that.
Brilliant suggestions, Pam. Absolutely love it. Totally agree. I think the color's a great option. My only thing would be to put it, I would say not to put it in her beds, because you don't want to displace her. So put it in extra places that she can go to, like on your bed or the sofa or something. Love that you've got a zoo pharmacognosy practitioner coming. Be sure to ask before they come, Nicola, to make sure they're bringing a range of options. And by that, I mean, you want to know that they're bringing essential oils and herbs and hydrosols and powders. So if you're having a practitioner come to the home, make sure they've got the whole host of them, because like particularly for an elderly cat, spirulina and barley grass you want to be offering dry as a powder and mixed with the carrier oil. Essential oils, absolutely, definitely for kidney support as well. As Pam said, I'd be recommending orange and yellow to support digestion. Good, they've got all that. That's brilliant. I'm not saying that they wouldn't, but some people only carry essential oils, right? But it's important to make sure that you have got different options. And yeah, as Pam said, if it was me, and this is only from my experience and from my knowledge, I would stop the supplements, because you need to make sure that she's eating her food. And when we're looking at this age and what we're trying to do to support their health and well-being, getting supplements does, don't get me wrong, but food needs to come first. So as Pam said, we don't want to have a food aversion. So I would stop the supplements, because also there's an element of zoo pharma in there as well. So if you're putting it in her food and she doesn't need those supplements, she won't eat. So, and then that leads to the behavior problems with the food. So, you know, if it's like a week before you've got your practitioner or whatever, a week of no supplements isn't going to make a big difference, you know. So I would be suggesting, as long as it's supplements and not talking about medication, because Pam and I would never, you know, talk about medication unless you speak to your vet. But if it's supplements, if it was me, I would stop and I would, you know, give her a week, give her also that, or however long you've got before the person comes. If you have her off the supplements, it also gives her body chance to regulate. So when you're using the zoo pharma session, you're using it from a place of like a base state, right? So that's her body That's just her body, right? So what does she need? Does she need gut support? Does she need cognitive support? Does she need emotional support? You know, so yeah, I would be stopping the supplements before you have the zoo farmer. Get her on the food. Hello, cat butt, and then see how the zoo farmer session goes. So drop us a comment, you know, message us on Instagram, you know, get in touch and let us know how you get on. We'd love to know. And who is that walking across the beautiful screen, Pam? Gunnar. Yeah, bless him. Love him. Okay. So let me just check. You're welcome, my love. Let us know how you get on. Me. Right. Who is the last one? Susan. Are you back home, my love, from the vets? Susan with Pixie. Because if not, Pam can do her last one, and then we'll do you. But Susan, where are you joining us from? Instagram. Are you back? I can't see you. Okay, I can't see Susan yet. So Pam, I'm going to pass back to you. Sorry to interrupt the cuddles. And do you want to do your last one?
Oh, sorry. He's being very needy right now. I think he wants to go in the backyard, but I don't know. He's just crying. Okay, so let me pull up this last one, and we're going to change this
Methinks Gunnar wants to be the last one.
This kitty is Orion, and Anthena submitted him, and she wants to know if his eye got sore when his cherry eye got inflamed a few weeks ago. And does he have any pain in his back? Because we can't see the new cat, Pam. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go try again. Okay, 1 second. Okay. All right. Now we got it. Okay. So this is her little precious. Oh, this is not Orion. Hold on a second. No, it was fine. Oh, that was previous. You were on the previous. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. there he is. So we want to know if his eye is sore from cherry eye. That's when the lid kind of flips and has the red inside showing. And we also want to know if his back is sore, if there's any problem with his back, and he cries out a lot. So she just wants to know, is he chatting? Does he have, is he trying to tell her something important? So cute little Orion here. So we're going to see, okay, first of all, I want to know if is his eye bothering him at this time? No, it's not bothering him now. Was it sore from when the cherry eyes manifested a few weeks back? Is it sore? It's not sore. Okay. So no, that doesn't seem to be an issue for him. Now we want to look around his back. So we want to find out if there's anything resonating with his spine. So his spine resonating? Yes. So let's figure out what part. Is this sacral spine? Is it lumbar spine? Lumbar spine. Is it L1, L2, L3, L3? Is it L4? Is it L5? So L3 and L5. And let's see if there's anything else. Is it anything thoracic? Anything cervical? No. So just lumbar, L3, L5. If you don't have a veterinary chiropractor already, now would be a great time to go find one. A lot of vets who do Chinese medicine will sometimes also have chiropractic in their toolkit. So check around your area for vets who might offer chiropractic services, because just adjustments, and he might need it for, he might need several adjustments, because when things get out of alignment, it takes a while for the muscles in the body to kind of go back to normal tension that's been pulled out of alignment for so long because of subluxations in the spine like this. And so it's important to remember that whenever we have subluxations or misalignments of some kind in the spine, it does affect the organs and the systems and glands that those nerves go to. So if there's any kind of a pinching off of that nerve, it's going to affect that area of the body. It could be limbs, it could be organs, tissues, etc. So I would have it checked out. And let's see, is there any other body part that resonates? Nope. So yeah, his back is bothering him. It's worth checking into to see, if just alignments can fix that. And then let me see over here. Okay, he talks a lot. So he's talking. Is he upset about something? No, he's not. Is he a happy boy? He's super happy. Is he trying to tell you about the way he feels? Yes. He's trying to tell you, hey, I need some attention over here because something's not working right. So I would definitely heed that call. So Athena says, I have red light essential oils. She has red light and essential oils. Those are going to be great for just pain and discomfort, but they're not going to fix a misalignment like an adjustment would. So, my first recommendation is see a veterinary chiropractor. And second, you can support with things like red light therapy and essential oils and things like that. But yeah, he seems to be just really happy and just really sweet and loving. Let me think if there is anything else. Is there any other kind of imbalance in his body at this time? No. So that's what I would focus on for him. Julie-Anne, do you have anything else that you would like to share on this one?
The only other thing is that his voice, he needs you to use your voice too, Athena. So speak back to him, talk to him, communicate with him, tell him what you're doing, tell him where you're going. He is, like Pam said, he's doing it to express, and he wants to do the same. So yeah, but everything else Pam said, the stuff that we do, that we recommend, it's complementary, peeps, right? So if you've got a broken bone, if you've got something that's out of alignment, there are some things that like we can give you tools and suggestions to support with. And as we said, we don't diagnose, but sometimes you do need a different modality or a treatment of some kind and go along with the other stuff. So that's the whole point of holistic, perfectly holistic and naturally cats. It's about using those options to complement sometimes other treatments and other modalities and things that you need to have done. So I love that, Pam. Brilliant. Great. Okay. Always talking to them. Good. Go for walks and chats together. Good. Keep it up. He loves it. Okay. Right. So Susan was joining us on Instagram, and she said that she was here. I think it's Crystal Susan 77. So if you want to stop sharing, Pam, and I will pop up the next cat on the screen. Last one. Okay, so can you see Pixie? Pam, can you see Pixie? Yeah, good. My screen's just a cat, so I can't see the comments. I can't see it. You can't see StreamYard. I can only just see you on Instagram. So I see you nodding. Is everything okay? Or are you reading? Oh. Hang on, I can't hear you. You're on mute everywhere. I was trying to put you both on the screen. You got it? Have I done it wrong? No, hold on. Okay, I need to get off the screen. Stick like this. Okay. So now we can't see the cat. Okay. You just get my energy up on you. I can feel my cheeks going again. Now does it work? Pam? Yes. Right. Okay. Are you back on mute again now? Goodness sake, woman. Oh, look, I got reminders going off on my phone. Wait a minute. Right. Jeez. Okay, well, if nothing else, peeps, we hope we're making you laugh tonight. Okay. So, Susan, are you still here? We've got Pixie. So, I worry she feels a bit left out because I foster cats for a local shelter, but she actually gets the most attention in the house. So, I think we're doing a bit of a check-in to see how she's feeling and to what she wants to share. So, give me a second. Let's see. So much in my head tonight, all this tech stuff. Right. Her heart is so big. I know she has so much love to give. Oh, she need not worry about me. I sit at the core of her heart. Life is as it should be. She's really like chilled, laid back. I know you give me all that you can. I know that you give me your all. You need not worry. I am where I'm meant to be. Your soul is to shine bright and to help others. I will always be by your side. My light shines for you. And I am a safe space when you need to recharge or to rest. I will be by your side. You need not worry. This body is joy. Our moments are joy. My peace is my moment, my now. You have so much love to give, so much light to shine. Open your heart to more. I don't know how many cats you foster, but she's saying open your heart. And I don't think that's necessarily about the numbers of cats. I think she means don't worry. Don't sit in fear. Don't sit in doubt. Just trust and have faith and know that you do the best that you can with what you have. And that is for her everything. So I just asked her how her chakras are, and she's like, that's not for now. She needs to hear my words. She has so much light to shine. So it's just like the same message on repeat, Susan. You know, she wants you to know that she knows that she's where she's meant to be, and she knows that you do the best that you can. And for her, that is enough. That to her, that is everything. My heart is hers. Her heart will always shine for me. She has so much love to give. Bless her. Is there anything else? To sit in the light. Is that what you said? Just sit in the light. So I asked her if there's anything that you could do to support her, to be with her, to to help her thrive. And she says to me, be in the light, sit in the light. So I don't know if you've got space outside or if you've got some beautiful windows and the sun comes in, but when you are home, when you do have time, be present with her and sit, if you can, light, daylight through the window, phones away, distractions down. She treasures your presence, so it's about when you're with her, like really feeling being with her, and she thrives in light. She shifts energy in light. So I don't know if she like chases the sun around the house or whether you go and find her sat in the sun like outside. The light brings her joy, and then she wants to couple that with you as well, and that for her is like the ultimate, the ultimate, like the highest vibration of joy that she could feel is what she wants from you. Pam, is there anything else you'd like to add? Because I've asked you and you asked me and I haven't asked you.
Oh, that was amazing. This is the first thing I heard was, I'm here to support her. And that was like right off the bat before anything else you said. It was just, I'm just here to support her. and she's taking her role very seriously, but not too seriously, because she just wants you to shine the beautiful person that you are. And she's just going to be there to be by your side. So I think that's wonderful. So many beautiful messages. Yes, it is. We do have one question over here, Julie-Anne. Maybe you can answer this. Tony Roberts has a question. She says, if a cat's throat chakra is blocked, will that hinder eye healing, such as a bacterial infection? Would you like to take that?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, absolutely, Tony. So for the cat, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, they're all really close together. So our throat's more connected to our heart space because they're closer together. But if you look at the picture of a cat, so on Facebook, can you see there? Look how close they are together on an Instagram. Can you see? So yeah, they are very, very close together. And when you say blocked, it depends what's happening with the energy. So with the throat, if it's blocked the throat, if when the energy is trying to come up, it might go back downwards, or it might come up and then get stuck, which is going to, if you think about the energy, is going to just expand like this. So then the third eye is going to shrink. So yes, absolutely. So absolutely. And with the throat, so that color is green. I've always got to do my rainbows. Is blue. So if it's when chakras are blocked, it doesn't always mean that there's like too much energy. Sometimes it can be blocked, there's not enough energy, or there's stagnant energy, or blocked emotion. So it's really around understanding like what is the cause of that blockage and how is the energy around it. Because overactive chakras, so too much energy, is just as damaging or just as bad as underactive chakras and not enough energy. Okay, so if the throat is blocked, my question would be like, how do you know it's the throat? Why do you think it's the throat? So if the throat is blocked in a cat, they've usually they've lost their voice. They don't speak very much. They don't cry. They don't talk very much. That's also if they've got an underactive throat. They've got an overactive throat. They're very, very, very vocal. And I mean, like I heard one of Pam's actually before, like, proper like, mum, I need you, I need attention, I need something from you. So it can absolutely affect them. Now, what I would be thinking of is more around the third eye. What can you do to support this, to get the energy flowing between the two? So I would suggest, looking at some color therapy. Now, if you've got a blocked throat, my intuition tells me to use a light blue. So I've got here, which I'm wanting to, there, or there on Instagram, because the pictures are different. quite a dark blue, but I would say that if you're trying to shift a blockage, go for lighter colors, because if you've got a lighter color that you put down, the cat can sit there for longer, right? Whereas if you've got quite a dark color, quite a dark blue, like we talked about density and vibration before, it's very heavy, right? So the cat may only go on it briefly, but it may still be too much. Does that make sense? Yes, it's an underactive. So it's an underactive throat. Right. So the difference between a blocked and an underactive. So a blocked means that it's stuck, right? So is there emotion stuck or is there energy stuck? And if it's underactive, energy is not moving. Okay. So which is it? And how do you know what modality of you has told you this? You know, how do you know? Tell me. So I would still stick with a lighter blue. I would stick with a lighter blue to try and shift the energy, give the cat the choice to work with it. I'd also say if we're looking at throat, chickweed, macerated oil is brilliant support for throat. It soothes the digestive tract. It's great for cats that have been over grooming if they've got digestive issues, but it actually helps to shift energy. So I would be offering chickweed macerated oil on a saucer, not in food, just on its own, and let the cat self-select. They may just sit with it. You may find actually that they sit with their throat near the saucer. I've got a picture of a cat, Sammy, who had issues with vomiting because it was getting stuck at his throat. So it wasn't his digestion, it was in his throat, and he actually laid with chickweed underneath his throat. So if you can't get the macerated oil, try and get the dried herb. Sorry, my phone's going bonkers. Try and get the dried herb. I've got chickweed in my digestive garden. Yeah, I've also got, sorry, I'm distracted. There's also ginger and peppermint in that digestive garden, which again would help to get energy moving. So ginger is quite warming. So you're going to get energy moving through the chakra. Seems to like a dark blue. Fascinating. Yeah. So blue is for the throat. Absolutely. The fact that he likes dark means he's probably trying to charge it himself. So, you know, go with it. Give him access to that color. Light pinks generally to do with the heart. So it makes me, it's like 20 questions. It leads me to question where is actually the issue with the blockage? Because if it's the heart is blocked, the throat's going to be underactive because energy is not coming up, right? So then the third eyes aren't going to heal because there's not a good flow of energy up and through. And even as it comes down, so it comes down through the crown, down from divine, down through the crown, into the third eye, down to the throat and the heart, etc., and out that way. But if it doesn't come down, if it can't come through, it's going to get stuck. So I'd be doing a chakra cleanse, quite honest, because you can't do the thing is with chakras, like I can give you all hints and tips. Absolutely. There are things that you can try. Pam's talked about color therapy. We've discussed herbs, right? A bit of zoofarmer, self-selection. You can always support a chakra, but they are all connected. So, you know, it's like if you put an instep in your shoe, that's great, but then you might get a knee pain. And then if you put a support on your knee, that's great, then you might get a hip pain, right? So you've got to look at the whole body, the whole chakra system in entirety. You need to look at the whole cat. You know, what's going on here? Is there a blockage in the heart? Is the heart overactive? Is it underactive? So my recommendation, my love, and I feel like I've taken like 10 minutes to answer the really short question. I'm sorry, Pam, but I would really recommend a cat chakra cleanse and rebalance so that you can look at the cat in its entirety, so that you can support all of the chakras and help your cat be happy, healthy, and well. On that note, I'm going to say to wrap up this session, I'm going to pass back to Pam. So if anybody's got any questions, you can find me, Julie-Anne Thorne, Naturally Cats, Instagram and Facebook. Drop me a message. Or you can email info@naturallycats.co.uk. And as I said, chakra cleanses, cat communication sessions, best ways that I can help you reconnect, understand, and help your cat to thrive. Huge thank you to Pam, our host this evening, and thank you to everyone who's been here. I really hope that you've enjoyed the insights that we've given you, the questions that we've answered. We love being with you all. I know Pam's going to echo this in a moment. We really love being here, engaging with you, Facebook and Instagram. So thank you everyone very much, and I will pass back to our gorgeous host to end the session.
All right. That was awesome. I could listen to you talk all day about chakras. So, yes, on behalf of Julie-Anne and I, just thank you so much for your interest in learning more about using holistic approaches like chakra sensing, like color therapy, zoopharmacognosy, muscle testing, all these wonderful modalities that we have that we can apply collectively when needed to find answers and to help our cats. We want to give them a voice. We want to support them in the way that their bodies or that they need emotionally or spiritually. And there's so many tools that we have at our fingertips, literally. So thank you so much for being with us. We look forward to being back again next month. And in the meantime, if you need to reach out to me, my website is purrrfectlyholistic.com. That's Purrrfectlyholistic.com. And then you can follow us on obviously our platforms here, Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube channel. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me directly at Pam at Purrrfectly Holistic. And until next month, we want to say thank you and enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.